In the heart of the bustling suburb of Crestmont, I embarked on an audacious project to construct a $5 million amphitheater designed to host mesmerizing concerts under the stars. My vision for the amphitheater was born out of a deep love for music and a belief that art should be accessible to all, regardless of convention. The design featured state-of-the-art acoustics, environmentally sustainable materials, and an architectural elegance that blended modern innovation with timeless artistry. Every curve and contour of the expansive structure was meticulously planned to ensure that each note resonated perfectly with the natural ambience of the nocturnal sky. Despite the substantial investment, the project was a labor of love, embodying countless hours of planning, construction, and the passionate dreams of a community united by the power of music. I spared no expense in hiring top engineers, renowned architects, and acoustical experts who shared my belief that a venue for live music could transform lives. The amphitheater, set against a backdrop of lush lawns and twinkling city lights, quickly emerged as a beacon of hope and cultural renaissance in our evolving neighborhood. Yet amidst the excitement, the local Homeowners Association (HOA) issued a stern warning, claiming that the venue's booming sound system would disrupt the residential peace. The HOA's formal complaint cited strict noise ordinances and potential disturbances as reasons to curtail the project, igniting a fierce battle between creative expression and rigid conformity. Undeterred by the objections, I organized a series of town hall meetings where residents, musicians, and local business owners gathered to discuss the transformative potential of our new venue. During these meetings, impassioned speeches and heartfelt testimonials filled the room, each voice underscoring the amphitheater's promise of uniting the community under a starlit canopy. In one particularly moving address, a local artist declared that the amphitheater was not merely a building, but a living testament to the power of music to bridge differences. Despite mounting support from many quarters, the HOA remained steadfast, arguing that the potential for excessive noise could lower property values and disturb the long-standing tranquility of the neighborhood. Tensions escalated as legal notices were served, forcing community leaders to confront deep-rooted fears and a resistance to change. Determined to demonstrate that the amphitheater could coexist harmoniously with residential life, I invested in advanced sound modulation technology designed to minimize noise spillover. This innovative technology allowed for adjustable decibel levels, ensuring that each concert could be fine-tuned to balance pristine audio quality with neighborhood serenity. Simultaneously, I launched a public relations campaign showcasing testimonials from celebrated musicians and expert sound engineers who vouched for the venue's precision and community-friendly design. Local media soon picked up the story, with newspapers and radio stations heralding the amphitheater as a harbinger of a new cultural era. Public opinion began to shift as residents who once feared disruption started to appreciate the potential for enriching local culture and fostering communal bonds. The grand opening event, marketed as Concerts Under the Stars, promised a celebration of art, technology, and community resilience that drew crowds from far and wide. As the opening night approached, excitement mingled with anxiety, with every detail meticulously rehearsed to ensure that the event would dazzle while respecting local sensibilities. Local vendors prepared to offer gourmet food and artisan crafts, while musicians from diverse genres readied performances that would contribute to an unforgettable night of harmony. The amphitheater itself, illuminated by elegant lighting and set against a canvas of shimmering stars, stood as a marvel that reflected the passion and perseverance of its creators. Despite the looming threat of further HOA complaints, the community's growing support fortified my resolve, reinforcing the belief that art and culture should never be stifled by fear. The venue's cutting-edge design incorporated eco-friendly features such as solar panels and rainwater harvesting, underscoring a commitment to sustainability alongside artistic expression. In every corner of the space, from the plush seating to the meticulously engineered soundproof barriers, there was an assurance that innovation and respect for nature could coexist seamlessly. The inaugural concert was a resounding success, with melodies drifting through the night air and blending naturally with the soft sounds of the surrounding environment. Neighbors who had once harbored doubts found themselves enchanted by the musical experience, their hearts stirred by the communal spirit the event evoked. However, not all opposition was silenced, as a faction of HOA board members continued to argue that even the subtlest vibrations could have unforeseen consequences. Their persistent objections fueled heated debates in local council meetings, where every nuance of noise regulation and community impact was dissected with fervor. Yet, amid the clamor of criticism, the amphitheater emerged as a shining example of what can be achieved when visionary planning meets relentless determination. The local press, closely following the unfolding drama, documented every twist of the conflict and portrayed it as a modern struggle between tradition and progress. I, as the founder of the project, remained unwavering in my commitment to hosting concerts under the stars, convinced that music possessed the power to bridge even the widest divides. Each successive event served as a testament to the amphitheater's potential to rejuvenate the neighborhood and turn contentious debates into celebrations of community pride. In response to the growing chorus of support, local government officials began questioning the inflexibility of existing noise ordinances, hinting at possible reforms. The success of the amphitheater was measured not only in sold-out shows or decibel levels, but in the renewed local spirit and the forging of lasting cultural bonds. Concert after concert illuminated the night, transforming the venue into a symbol of defiance against outdated policies and a rallying point for creative expression. Residents and visitors marveled at the seamless integration of modern technology with timeless musical traditions, each performance a masterpiece set against the celestial backdrop. The ongoing saga of the amphitheater, replete with challenges, yet bursting with promise, soon became a beacon of hope for those daring to dream beyond conventional limits. With the final preparations underway for a landmark series of concerts that would redefine the boundaries of communal art, I stood beneath the vast expanse of the starlit sky, confident that the power of music would ultimately triumph over resistance and usher in a new era of celebration and unity. Following the backlash from the HOA's initial complaint, the community rallied together with an unprecedented sense of purpose and determination that transformed dissent into an inspiring movement for change. Local residents organized spirited meetings to devise strategies that would not only preserve the amphitheater's operations, but also amplify its role as a cultural hub. Prominent musicians, local business owners, and concerned neighbors joined forces, each contributing ideas and resources to fortify our defense against the noise allegations. As a symbol of unity, an online petition was launched that quickly amassed tens of thousands of signatures from supporters who believed in the power of music and art. This petition served as a testament to the widespread community backing that transcended neighborhood boundaries and drew national attention. Community leaders scheduled town hall meetings in local halls and community centers where residents voiced their support and shared heartfelt stories of how the amphitheater had enriched their lives. At these meetings, impassioned speeches highlighted the importance of cultural expression and the value of public art in fostering community resilience. Despite the HOA's persistent claims that the amphitheater's sound would disturb the neighborhood, technical experts provided detailed analyses proving that the noise levels could be controlled without compromising performance quality. Engineers demonstrated how advanced acoustic design allowed sound to be precisely channeled, minimizing any disruptive spillover into residential areas. These technical presentations were pivotal in swaying public opinion, as many neighbors began to understand that the noise concerns were being addressed with cutting-edge solutions. Local government officials, initially skeptical, started to express interest in revising outdated noise regulations in light of the innovative measures implemented at the amphitheater. The community organized a series of public forums that brought together city planners, environmental experts, and sound engineers, each contributing valuable insights on harmonizing modern technology with traditional neighborhood tranquility. During one such forum, a renowned acoustics consultant testified that the amphitheater's design was among the best in the country, effectively mitigating any potential disruptions. This testimony further emboldened our cause, reinforcing the notion that progress and tradition could coexist through careful planning and innovation. Simultaneously, a grassroots fundraising campaign was initiated to bolster our legal defenses against the HOA's increasingly aggressive actions. Local attorneys, driven by a shared belief in artistic freedom, volunteered their services to navigate the legal intricacies of municipal codes and noise ordinances. The campaign not only raised funds but also fostered a deeper sense of community engagement as residents took pride in actively defending a shared cultural asset. In a remarkable display of solidarity, residents organized peaceful demonstrations outside the HOA's office, carrying banners proclaiming, "Concerts under the stars unite us." These protests, characterized by their orderly conduct and respectful dialogue, caught the attention of local media, which began to cover the unfolding struggle with increasing interest. Newspapers and local television stations broadcast live segments from our rallies, capturing the spirit of unity and determination that defined our community's response. The media coverage sparked a wider debate about the role of HOAs in modern society and whether their regulations should have the final say in public cultural endeavors. As public sentiment shifted, influential bloggers and social media influencers joined the conversation, sharing live updates and heartfelt endorsements of our cause. The amplified media presence compelled local politicians to take notice, with several council members voicing their support for revisiting and reforming the restrictive noise ordinances. In a decisive move, a coalition of community activists, local legislators, and legal experts met with the HOA board to negotiate terms that would allow the amphitheater to operate with minimal disruption. These negotiations were intense and protracted, with both sides presenting data, expert testimonies, and emotional appeals in an effort to reach a fair compromise. After several weeks of rigorous debate, a breakthrough was achieved when the HOA board agreed to pilot a trial period during which the amphitheater's concerts would be monitored for compliance with new noise standards. This trial period was seen as a significant victory for the community, as it provided a tangible opportunity to prove that the amphitheater's operations could coexist peacefully with residential life. The trial featured a series of meticulously scheduled concerts, each carefully orchestrated to test the effectiveness of the new sound management systems. Local sound engineers and environmental specialists were on hand during every event, measuring decibel levels and ensuring that the performances adhered strictly to the agreed-upon limits. With each successful concert, skepticism among the HOA board members gradually gave way to reluctant acknowledgement of the amphitheater's ability to operate without causing undue disturbance. Residents who had once been wary of the potential noise began to embrace the harmonious blend of live music and community togetherness that defined each event. The amphitheater's success during the trial period was marked by packed stands, lively applause, and a renewed sense of neighborhood pride that resonated throughout the community. In addition to the technical achievements, the events served as cultural milestones, featuring performances that ranged from classical symphonies to modern rock, all under the enchanting night sky. This diversity in musical genres underscored the amphitheater's role as a unifying force, bridging generational and cultural divides within the neighborhood. Local businesses also reaped the benefits, as the influx of concertgoers boosted sales and fostered a vibrant atmosphere that revitalized the local economy. The amphitheater became a symbol of what could be accomplished when innovation, community support, and creative vision were allowed to flourish. Despite ongoing debates, the evidence from a trial period made it increasingly difficult for critics to argue against the transformative impact of the venue. The successful integration of advanced technology with community-focused design set a new benchmark for future public projects, sparking interest from neighboring towns. This momentum fueled further discussions on revising community guidelines, with many advocating for policies that balance development with cultural enrichment. Ultimately, the second key point in our saga stood as a testament to the power of collective action, showcasing how a community, armed with determination and unity, could overcome even the most formidable institutional challenges. In a resounding finale to our prolonged struggle, the amphitheater emerged as a triumphant symbol of creativity and resilience, its success sealing a monumental victory over bureaucratic constraints. The decisive ruling from local authorities not only upheld our right to host concerts under the stars, but also mandated a comprehensive review of restrictive HOA regulations. With the legal battle behind us, a palpable sense of relief and exhilaration spread throughout the community, uniting us in celebration of our hard-won victory. The amphitheater's innovative design, coupled with its environmentally conscious features and state-of-the-art sound control, was now recognized as a model for future cultural venues. Residents who had once been skeptical of the project embraced the venue wholeheartedly, as each concert proved that art and modern technology could coexist harmoniously. Local media hailed the amphitheater as a landmark achievement, with news outlets and cultural commentators praising the transformative impact it had on our neighborhood. The final hearing, which had been the climax of months of legal and community battles, became a historic event celebrated in public speeches and heartfelt interviews. City officials, inspired by the event, announced plans to reform outdated noise ordinances and create guidelines that foster artistic expression while safeguarding community well-being. As the amphitheater's schedule filled with a diverse lineup of musical acts and cultural events, the once divided community found common ground in the shared love of live performance. The success of the trial period, where carefully monitored concerts demonstrated minimal noise interference, was leveraged to secure long-term permits for the venue. Innovative sound management systems and cutting-edge acoustic engineering had proved effective, transforming the amphitheater into a safe and inspiring space for all. The formal agreement between the HOA and the city, which codified the new regulations, symbolized a rare instance of compromise that honored both artistic freedom and residential peace. The ruling set a precedent that reverberated far beyond our community, igniting conversations in neighboring towns about the importance of supporting cultural initiatives. Inspired by our success, other communities began exploring ways to repurpose underutilized spaces into venues for public art and live music. The amphitheater quickly transformed into a beacon of progressive urban development, with architects and urban planners citing it as an exemplary case study. Public forums and community workshops were organized to share best practices on integrating modern technology with traditional neighborhood values. Local businesses, rejuvenated by the influx of concertgoers and cultural tourists, experienced a significant boost in revenue and community engagement. Even members of the HOA, initially resistant to change, acknowledged that the venue had become an integral part of the neighborhood's cultural fabric. Regular updates on the amphitheater's performance and community impact fostered an atmosphere of transparency and mutual respect between residents and local authorities. In a grand celebration that marked the official reopening of the venue, residents, artists, and public officials gathered for an evening of music, food, and heartfelt camaraderie. The opening night concert, held under a clear, starlit sky, was a dazzling display of talent that showcased the amphitheater's acoustic brilliance and community spirit. Musicians from diverse genres, from classical orchestras to modern rock bands, delivered performances that resonated with audiences of all ages. The harmonious blend of sound and atmosphere created a magical experience that reaffirmed our belief in the transformative power of live music. The applause and cheers that echoed through the night became a resounding affirmation of our collective triumph over adversity. Local artists unveiled new installations around the venue, celebrating the intersection of technology, art, and community activism. The amphitheater's success sparked a cultural renaissance, inspiring community-led projects that sought to revitalize other public spaces in the area. Workshops on sustainable design and innovative acoustics were regularly hosted, drawing experts and enthusiasts eager to learn from our experience. The victory also paved the way for educational programs that integrated music and technology into school curricula, enriching the learning environment for students. Parents and teachers alike praised the initiative, recognizing it as a catalyst for fostering creativity and critical thinking among young minds. In the months following the ruling, community feedback surveys revealed a marked increase in neighborhood satisfaction and cultural engagement. The amphitheater's legacy became a symbol of hope, demonstrating that grassroots activism, when combined with visionary leadership, could overcome even the most entrenched obstacles. City council meetings, once dominated by debates over restrictive regulations, now focused on promoting artistic expression and community welfare. The journey from initial controversy to celebrated cultural landmark was documented in a series of inspiring articles, documentaries, and social media posts. These narratives not only chronicled the challenges we faced, but also served as a blueprint for future initiatives seeking to harmonize modernity with tradition. A sense of pride pervaded the community as residents recalled the long hours of planning, protest, and perseverance that had culminated in this triumphant moment. The amphitheater's architecture, a blend of futuristic design and sustainable materials, stood as a testament to what can be achieved with passion and innovation. The harmonious balance between noise management and artistic performance was celebrated as a pioneering achievement in urban planning. Public celebrations and community festivals were held throughout the year, each event reinforcing the amphitheater's role as a cultural touchstone. The transformation of the amphitheater from a contentious project to a beloved public space underscored the enduring power of community solidarity and creative vision. In the final analysis, the victory of hosting concerts under the stars not only redefined the boundaries of cultural expression, but also reimagined what a modern, inclusive community could achieve.